Soccer 19H Frank Gunn, EPFC Dallas forward Maximiliano Urruti, right, celebrates his goal against Toronto FC during first-half MLS soccer game action in Toronto, Friday, May 25, 2018. Frank Gunn, The Canadian Press via AP, by Buzz Carrick, special contributor at 3RD Green at FC Dallas did on Friday night something that has been very difficult for them to do in the past, go to Toronto and win. For whatever reason, this was only FCD's third win up north in 13 tries. The Huntsmen's last win at BMO Field came back in 2011. Let's break it down. Formation and tactics: FC Dallas in a 4-3-3 that compressed into a 4-5-1 on defense, which was a lot of the time. That's a formation we haven't seen FCD start a game in this year. Although they did use it for part of the game at LAFC a couple of weeks back and for about 30 minutes against Vancouver last week. FC Dallas starting 11 at Toronto FC, May 25, 18. The surprise was Victor Ulloa over Carlos Gruezo at the 6th spot. Head coach Oscar Pareja starting some squad rotation with the heavy schedule coming up perhaps? No Mauro Diaz in the 11 on the road. This appears to be a thing now since BMO is grass. This wasn't a no-turf situation. Michael Barrios returns over Roland Lama. We put the 3 in the middle. We changed that shape today and we saw the team in a different way, Pareja said of the change. I tried to give some protection to the back four. We knew about the ability of Toronto's players just getting in behind. So early, Giovinco, Vazquez just tried to get in there and we knew we had a couple of players in the middle who could field those balls. For us, it was first just trying to neutralize it, but at the same time exposing with it transition. And I thought that went well. Lama subbed in for Barrios in a straight swap at the 69th minute. Gruezo for Acosta was also like-for-like in the 73rd minute. Diaz for Santiago Mosquera, at 80th minute mark, was interesting as Diaz played striker and Urruti went to right wing, mid. If Mosquera hadn't been cramping, this might have been Diaz for Urruti. Toronto went back to their 3-5-2. Michael Bradley at center back, that's still a thing. MLS Toronto FC starting 11 versus FC Dallas. May 25, 18, TFC brought on Nick Hagland for Chris Mavinga at the back, 45 feet. Jay Chapman came on for Tosaint Ricketts later on, 59 feet, and then late in the game, Jordan Hamilton came in for Liam Fraser, 86 feet, goals 1-0 FC Dallas goal. 11th minute. Hard work down the left by Santiago Mosquera who plays across the box. Kellen Acosta on a trailing run pops into the box and has time to shoot left post. Halfway to goal, Maxi Urruti redirects the ball into the goal. Credit also for the Michael Barrios run that pulled his defender to the near post and his decision to let the ball run through to Acosta. It wasn't pretty, but that's how you can win a game in a tough environment on the road in MLS against what, despite their record, is a good Toronto team. The plan was clear from the get-go, defend in a 4-5-1 but spring forward with the 4-3-3 on the counter. Keep Toronto in front of the back, well 9 in this case, but when you win it attack sharply and quickly. That's how you end up with 70% to 30% possession and win. This FC Dallas team isn't bothered, on the road for sure, about letting the other team have the ball. Dallas managed to keep TFC's backline off balance all first half. They had multiple chances on the counter. 10 of FCD's 12 shots came in the first period, and with some better finishing, it could have been over early. The concept was working, if not the finishing. Of course, it also could have been over early the other way too, except for the birthday boy Jesse Gonzalez and his man of the match night. What a performance, particularly in the first half. A franchise season-high 9 saves in the game, setting the high in the first half alone with 7. This was the proverbial, stood-on-his-head performance, and on his birthday to boot. How about this PK stuff of Giovinco? Or this top-class save on Giovinco's free kick? Jesse played well. As a coaching staff, you don't want the keeper to be the man of the match, but that's what they work for. And today Jesse was big. Oscar Pereja post-game. Maxi Urruti, again, just doing what Maxi does. Irritating as hell to the opposition, relentless work, and scores. The effort this guy puts in every game, the heart he shows. So maybe, from time to time, the decisions go wrong, but 95% of the time he's a leader by example and is a wonderful asset. Kellyn Acosta is starting to look really strong. Again, only 70-ish minutes. I would like to see him push that to 90 soon. The timing of the run forward to make the goal was pure class. This was a classic Acosta game, and it's a real boost to FCD to get him heading back to peak form. This average position chart shows just how much Acosta gets forward, almost playing like a May 25, 18, Jacori Hayes quietly had a really strong performance. I felt he solidified and connected the middle, 88% passing. Playing as an 8, he provided defensive cleanup on the left, 3 tackles, 2 intercepts while committing just 1 foul, and he managed to get forward in Acosta-like fashion a few times, 2 key passes. And you can see from his heat map he slotted right into the middle, protecting the back 4, perhaps even more than Ulloa. MLS and WhoScored.com Jacori Hayes charts, passing, defense, heat map, at Toronto FC. May 25, 18, Frank Gunn, APFC Dallas defender Reto Ziegler, center, clears the ball as Toronto FC forward Tosaint Ricketts, 87, and Ryan Telfer, left, challenge for the ball during first half MLS soccer game action in Toronto, Friday, May 25, 2018. Frank Gunn, the Canadian press via AP, the Matt Hedges-Reto Ziegler combo was really tight all night. They kept TFC in front and didn't let a lot of shots come in the box. Nearly half of TFC's shots came from outside the box. And the second half seemed even better than the first. 9 clearances by Ziegler, 8 by Hedges. Both passed out of the back at an 82% rate. Ziegler was 7 of 10 on long balls. That's quality. I'm really proud of the defense, Ziegler said. I think that at the moment we are one of the best defenses. Showed that we don't concede many goals. Today is another clean sheet, so it makes me smile when I see for the All-Star game we only have 1 defender on the ballot. It makes me smile because I think we deserve more than that. This shouldn't shock anyone, but Sebastian Giovinco is a straight baller. He's not an A. He had 12 shots in this game, 12. That's more than half TFC's shots and the same amount Dallas had as a team. 6 of his 12 shots were blocked by defenders. Nice work guys, but of the other 6, 5 of them were on goal and had to be saved. That's terrific shooting even if he didn't score. Reggie Cannon, what else can we say? 90% passing, 5 tackles, 4 intercepts, 3 clears, and only 1 foul committed. What a remarkable progression we are witnessing. And one TV note. I thought Steve Davis's analysis was really on point all game long on the TXA21 broadcast. Nice job, Steve. Of two minds, Victor Ulloa was often in the right place, much of the night, almost like an extra center-back or an old-school stopper in front of the back four. But I didn't feel like he contributed much man-marking, tackling, or ball-winning, and he wasn't really good at finding people either. It'll be interesting to see if his chart and passing matched my gut instinct as I write this. MLS Victor Ulloa's passing and defensive charts at Toronto FC. May 25, 18, yep, 1 successful tackle, 2 intercepts. And pretty poor 68% passing, the worst by an FCD non-striker. He did pick up loose balls, 6 recoveries, yellow triangles, and clear them, 7 clears, purple triangles. Minor Figueroa isn't a spring chicken and he doesn't have the pace he used to. I think it's quite fair to say he was the weak link in the Dallas backline tonight and everyone knew it. FCD did hold TFC scoreless, so maybe I shouldn't be too negative, but it took a Herculean goalkeeper effort to pull that off. It was clear from the jump Toronto had targeted Figueroa and we're going at him hard. Just look at this Toronto first half passing chart. See how overloaded to their right, the Dallas left, the Reds were. MLS, Toronto FC's passing charts versus FC Dallas. May 25, 18, also, after I checked the charts I do want to give Minor some love going forward. This isn't a bad chart, maybe a couple misses in the back but aggressive in the offensive half. Not as much penetration as we are used to seeing from Anton Nedeljkov, but some of that was the nature of FCD's defend and counter. MLS Minor Figueroa passing chart at Toronto FC. May 25, 28, Michael Barrios could have wrecked TFC but didn't. It was almost like the old Barrios. 3 shots, 3 key passes, all in the offensive third, and 4 for 5 on dribbles. He got forward into a few dangerous spots and created some havoc. But good grief, is Barrios all kinds of a mess shooting. If FC Dallas had managed to lose this game, we'd be just destroying him for his misses. So close to being the old Mickey, yet so far. 7 yellow cards from the referee, mostly all for time wasting. Not even sure what to say about it, just find it remarkable. BMO Fie finishing, dead horse alert. FCD could have put this away by halftime if they had taken their chances. Instead, they had to bunker it out. FCD's 12 shots, the same number as Giovinco as I mentioned above, only 3 were on target. 1 for a goal and 2 Clint Irwin saves. 7 shots off target, 2 were blocked. FCD is back up to 9.1 shots per goal. That's a move back in the wrong direction. At least we can say 66% of FCD's shots came inside the penalty box. That's always good, I suppose. Last week I wrote about how I didn't like it when Pareja took off Mauro Diaz when Dallas was trying to kill the game. I talked about how I thought Diaz's ability on the ball could break the pressure, slow the game, and close out the win. I loved that Pareja gave this idea a shot in Toronto and brought Diaz in late. When Pareja put Diaz up top I thought, perfect, Diaz will be able to hold the ball and help close this out. MLS Mauro Diaz's combined passing, discipline, and ball possession chart at Toronto FC. Yes, seriously, May 25, 28, nope. He didn't do any of the things I talked about. 3 passes, only 2 connected. I failed dribble, and 1 foul committed. Holy cow, was I wrong? Mea culpa. Not to take away from his wonderful performance, but I want to make one quick hit. One of Jesse Gonzalez's biggest weak points in his game, passing. Only 36% passing on the night is pretty poor. You can see from his chart he mostly goes long, which is part of what made FCD so counterattack heavy. I suppose I can at least credit him that when he goes long he connects more than Jimmy Maurer, when the ball stays in bounds, that is. But there was little of the possession-type short passing that Maurer does with his back four. MLS Jesse Gonzalez, passing chart at Toronto FC. May 25, 18. Unfortunate yellow card for Matt Hedges. He now has to sit out against Zlatan and the Gals. Ouch. Also, Toronto deserved to lose because they had guys wearing jersey numbers 87, 54, and 96 in their starting lineup and a guy wearing 88 on the bench. Even worse, TFC had a defender wearing the No. 9. That's a sacrilege. The soccer gods punish such slights.